In 1995, the breakthrough came for Jan Johansen. He ended up in a Swedish pre-selection with a song that was originally written for Christer Björkman. You know, the guy who came second to last in Eurovision 92 and later came to reshape both the Swedish pre-selection and the Eurovision as a producer. I know you love when Sweden is meddling all the time. This was to be Christer's revenge and comeback song in Eurovision. But as we all know, that didn't happen, and instead it became a huge success for Jan Johansen. Let's hear the true story from Jan about the song Se på mig, which this year celebrates 25 years. More champagne for Lulu! This is Eurovision Legends, and I'm the party bouncer, Emil Löfström. Welcome to Eurovision Legends, Jan Johansen.
Thank you, Emil, and Eurovision Legends and all the Eurovision fans out there. Nice to be here.
How are you?
I'm fine. I just came out of the gym. I have to take care of myself, you know. I'm just starting to work out a little bit, so I'm happy about that.
Good for you.
Yeah, thank you.
My first memory of you is from 1993 when I saw the music video of Lost in Paradise.
Wow, that was a long time ago. You're so young. Do you remember it from 93 or have you seen it afterwards?
Of course I've seen it afterwards, but I remember it from 1993, yeah?
All right. I was running in Stockholm with my hands in my pocket. I learned the hard way after that you never run in Stockholm with your hands in your pockets.
When there was sunshine, some rain will always fall on my parade. War different faces to every all-night dance and masquerade.
I turn the hand on the clock, the key in the lock, and here I am.
Here I am.
Another day in life, another day in time. Too hot, too perfect rhythm. We went to perfect time. We're reaching for the stars now. We're reaching for the sky. I never will be lonely. There's no way to deny.
The song was composed by the same team that later composed Se på mig.
That's right. Ljunggren and Håkan Almqvist.
Yes, but your first release was back in 1987 with the song Radio Waves.
Oh, you found that one, did you?
That
Yes.
wasn't a smash hit.
That was not a smash hit, no. But not everybody makes the first single a smash hit.
Board it down, Captain, don't care what I say. You got no radio waves, no.
Radio waves are coming through the
I'm
sky.
tuning in your heart.
Radio waves are coming through the sky.
One special day in 1994, you accidentally arrived 4.5 hours early to a studio where you were supposed to sing a demo, which is why you ended up singing another demo that wasn't meant for you. And this is a hilarious story, unless you are Christer Björkman.
That's completely correct. A few weeks earlier, I was in this studio outside Stockholm. And a guy there, a composer, asked me if I can come back to the studio another time and sing a demo of his that he was supposedly meant to send to the Melodifestivalen. And I said, yes, of course. What time? What day? And this was pre-iPhone, pre-digital calendar. So I wrote it down on a piece of paper when I was supposed to be in the studio. So I put the piece of paper in my pocket and I went home and I put it on my, the big TV, fat TV, as you call it. And this piece of paper disappeared. So when this day came, I knew the day, but I had no clue what time I was supposed to be in the studio. So I was like, maybe it's 1 o'clock. So I get into the car and I went there and I missed the exit. So I came there late, I thought, like 1:30. And when I came into the studio, I said, "Oh, sorry, I went. I didn't know the time or something." I said, and this guy wasn't there, but Bobby Ljunggren and Håkan Almqvist was in the studio. But I thought that maybe they work in the same studio. They work together. It's this is the song I'm supposed to sing. So I didn't know, but they were acting a little weird, and they was working with this beautiful music that didn't have lyrics. And they asked me, "Would you like to sing on this demo, and we can make up some English?" There was no lyrics, so we made up the lyrics. Yeah, sure. And I just kept my posture and pretended that I know what I was doing, So I sang on this song, and it turned out very nice, very beautiful melody, and I really liked it. And afterwards they say, and then you're going to sing with this other guy at 6:00, 1 hour later, because a couple of hours have passed now. And I said, yeah, sure. Like I had no clue, but I pretended that I knew what I was talking about. So, and then they left, and this other guy came, and I sang on this song, and I went home. Next day, Bobby Ljunggren called me and said, this song you sang yesterday, your voice really fits this song. Together with the melody and your voice, you have a rock, rough voice, and it fits the song perfectly. Would you like to sing it if we get real lyrics to it? Yes, sure. I said, I liked it very much. And I had no clue that this song perhaps was for someone else. I didn't know anything about that. I just knew that it was a nice song. And Ingela Pling-Forsman wrote a great lyrics for this song. Actually, we had 3 different people writing lyrics for this song, because I knew one, and Håkan knew somebody, and Bobby wanted Ingela Pling-Forsman. And then we had a little competition, and we opened these envelopes with no names on them. And we the 3 of us fell in love with Ingela Pling-Forsman's lyrics. It was beautiful. So I sang this one, and we sent it into the Melodifestivalen, and got accepted. So I went to Malmö and sang down there and won. And I over one night I was a household name in Sweden. Everybody knew who I was, and I was on front of all the magazines and papers in whole Sweden, and top the charts everywhere that year in '95. So it was crazy. So, but it was like meant to be, It was I was lucky, I came 4.5 hours too early, but maybe something led me there. I don't know, because it's like destiny or something.
När din väg är lång, du är trött, men du måste ändå gå. Och när skuggorna börjar växa och få liv, och när natten skrämmer så.
Have you ever talked about this with Christer Björkman?
Not really. I don't think so. We worked in the late 90s. We were touring out in Sweden, and then we lost contact a little bit. I haven't been in the festivals in 17 years until they asked me this year. But we're probably going to talk about that later. But then I met him, and it was nice to see him. But we haven't really talked about that. I hint about that when I do like concerts, when I talk between the songs, because I like to be funny and entertain the audience and talk about these things, and so I hint a little bit that maybe I stole Christer Björkman's song. But when we went to Eurovision afterwards in Dublin, I brought my whole family, and Christer Björkman tagged along as well. So he met a lot of people down. So he got into this Melodifestivalen and Eurovision contest thing in a completely different way than I did. He was happy about that, I think, also. So we were both winners
The stage clothes were made by the Swedish very known drag queen and designer Christer Björkman. And from what I understand, the inspiration came from a picture your father made.
That's right. My father, he was a drummer, jazz musician from Norway, and he played with Lill-Babs, Monica Zetterlund. He played with Monica Zetterlund. Didn't go so well in the Eurovision, but she had a long, great career in Sweden. And he played with lots of people. But he did also go to art classes in Oslo. So he was a little bit of an artist also. So he had a dream. He didn't really like Melodifestivalen and the Eurovision and that kind of music because he was into jazz. But when I got into this with this song, he enjoyed it very much and he was very proud. And he had a dream of how he wanted me to look. So he made a drawing and gave it to me. And then I brought this drawing to Christer Lindarw. And he asked me, he took a look at it and he asked me, is this how you want to present yourself? And I said, yeah, I think so. I thought that was a good idea. Looked very good. Okay, then I designed it. So he made the design and they stitched it together. And that's what I wore in the Melody Festival.
Together with the band Arvingarna, who represented Sweden in 1993, you were the favorite to win. And I wonder here, except your song, did you have a favorite of the other ones?
In the Melody Festival?
Yeah.
Cecilia Wennersten, Det vackraste, was a very nice song. I like that very much. I haven't been in this kind of thing before, so I didn't know how it worked. I didn't know if the audience or the jury, if they would like me or if they liked a ballad but it was two ballads. It was Det vackraste, written by Nanne Grönvall and Maria Rådsten and Peter Grönvall. We were close call all the way up, but I won with I don't know how many points, but she came second and I'm happy for that because it was two very good songs. It was really nice. And that was a huge hit in Sweden and in Norway also.
Yeah, you won with a margin of only 3 points.
Yeah, that was right. That was only 3 points. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah.
Det vackraste som finns är att vara någon nära när månen lyser klart över skog och mark så underbart. Du ligger här bredvid och jag känner hur du andas att älskas utav dig.
Ireland hosted this year for the third time in a row, and for the second consecutive year in Dublin at the Point Theatre.
I was like more nervous in Malmö, really, because that was the first steps on the big stage,
Yeah.
In the Point Theatre, it was so big, so I couldn't grasp it. So I of course, I was a little bit nervous, but not as nervous as I was in Sweden. But it was very big thing for me.
Do you remember anything special that happened behind the scenes?
Odd Wilken from Denmark, she had a sore throat, and I had some C vitamin powder that you put in hot water, and it's really good for the throat. So I gave her that, and she was very happy for that because it really worked for her. And then I had like the folder with all the contestants and all the pictures, the booklet. I went around to everybody and got the autographs, but I think I had like a contest on my fan page, so I gave it away to some member of my fan club back then, I think. And when I grew up, I really liked Thin Lizzy group from Ireland. Phil Lynott, the singer, he passed away in the 80s, and of course I did a lot of interviews and things in Dublin, but I had one day off that week. And I really enjoyed that, but I didn't know what to do. So then I was thinking about Phil Lynott, and he was buried outside Dublin there. So I decided to maybe go out there and pay a visit. So they were a little stunned by that the singer from Sweden want to go out to pay respect to Irish singer, and they arranged the whole day for me with the car and everything, and I went out and I bought flowers. And when I came there to the grave site, I saw that there was another car there with dark windows and a woman standing by the grave. And I came there and I understood that it was Philomeno's mother, Philomena. And we were standing there for a while quietly. And after a while, she looked at me with tears in her eyes and she said, "Thank you for loving my son." And then we were standing there looking at the grave a little bit. And then she asked me, "Would you like a cup of tea?" And I said, "Yes, please." So we went to her house and had tea. And I was there the whole day. And it was a memorable occasion that I will treasure for the rest of my life.
Yeah, I can understand. Beautiful.
Yeah.
You came third with exactly 100 points. Spain was the runner-up, and Norway won with the Hymn Nocturne.
Yes.
Opinions about the outcome?
In Dublin at that time, if you wanted to earn any money, you shouldn't bet in the betting office. You shouldn't bet on me because I was the favorite in all the betting office. And Norway, you can win a lot of money if you play on Norway, because no one believed that Norway would have a chance, because it was like folk music, and the Swedish key harp player Åsa Jinder was in the group. Secret Garden, beautiful music. Don't get me wrong, I really enjoyed the music, but no one really believed that they would win. But then I came third, and Norway won, and everyone was really a little bit surprised. I hadn't had any thought of being in the Melody Festival. I just came 4.5 hours early to a studio, and I got this beautiful song. And then I could go to Dublin and be in this fantastic, great competition. And here I am. I came third. It's unbelievable. Yeah, I'm very happy for that.
In Sweden, your album sold 160,000 copies, and the single Se på mig over 50,000 copies.
Yes.
What an impact.
That was a very big impact, and that's a lot of albums for Little Sweden back in those days. Nowadays, we don't sell albums anymore. That's too bad, but it was fantastic. It was crazy. I did everything. I did the touring, all the interviews. I was really shy, in interviews. I didn't know what to say. I've been playing drums and, singing and playing music all my life. I never talked to a journalist, I didn't know what they wanted to know, So in the beginning, I was very shy and didn't say so much, but you can say I grew up, a little bit, and learn how to talk to journalists, and touring, making albums, writing songs, arguing who's going to write the songs, what music are you going to sing, and all this. It's like a struggle a little bit. Record company want me to do this, and I wanted to do that, and it's. But we made it. We had like 10 years working with music in this crazy industry, and I'm still here, Yeah. And I'm really happy to be here and still be able to sing and work with that I love, and meeting the audience. And nowadays it's really sad, these times that I can't tour. I can have a little concert with 50 people, and but it's not the same, But I do it because I love it. But I really hope that the society will open up again, so we can tour and meet and greet with each other, and do OGAE shows and stuff like that around in Europe. That would be great. When this is over, we have to celebrate,
Yeah, we definitely must.
Yeah.
6 years after, in 2001, you were back in the Swedish pre-selection with the song Ingenmansland, written by Bobby Ljunggren and Ingela Pling Forsman, again.
Yeah.
Tell me, was this the first time you tried to take part since 95?
Yeah, of course, a lot of things happened, after winning and coming third in the Eurovision. This kind of success taking its toll, you get tired in your body, you get tired of yourself. So I wanted to write music and, to be a little bit on my own. So I was sitting in the studio every day for a couple of years, doing less and less gigs. And one day Bobby asked me if I would like to hear a song that he was working on. So I listened to it and thought it was a beautiful song. It was not the same as Se på mig, but it was a different song, a little bit downbeat. It brought me from my exile in the studio, you can say, up to the stage again. And I'm very happy for that.
Was this the only song you submitted to 2001? Because I know you submitted a song to Norway.
That's right. The same year. I've been writing music, and I had a Norwegian friend who said that he needed a song for an artist, and asked me if I could try to write something for a Norwegian artist, Rasmus Högset. And Jörgen Elofsson and Max Martin, they were really big back in the 90s and 2000 in the beginning. So I wrote like a Westlife Backstreet Boys song, I thought, Looking for Love. And they really liked it.
I've been looking for love all over the world, trying to find you a beautiful girl. You left me behind, and I still don't know why. But when I find you, I will never let you go.
He was a good-looking guy, a great singer, but he had a little difficult manager, because I wanted to talk to him directly, and I had to talk to him with the manager and things like that. I wanted to be there for supporting him, because Bobby really supported me when I was in the Melodifestivalen in Eurovision. So I wanted to be there for him, but I couldn't, because the manager, and he was really nervous, and the audience really screamed when he got on stage, and it was looking pretty good. But then he got a little bit nervous, and he made some mistakes with the lyrics, and then I think it came number 7 or something.
It came number 6.
6, all right, that's good. But it was fun, I was working pretty hard back then, but I was also partying. I have to admit, I party a lot. Maybe I wasn't really happy back then for different reasons. I was tired, and it goes up and down a little bit. And I was a little bit down at this point in my life. Why, I don't know, because everything was going very good for me. But that's strange. But he came 6th, and I maybe came 7th.
No, you came 4th.
4th? Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's better. Because when I won with Se på mig in 95, every journalist wanted to talk to me. Everybody was, wanted to interview me. When I came 4th with Ingenmansland, it was like one journalist of all. So I felt both things, the success, and I also felt what happens when you don't win. So it was not a fun thing, but it's a learning experience.
Yeah, but you weren't discouraged, and the very next year you made a new attempt with the song Sista andetaget.
Yes, I'm happy for the ability to have a chance to make a second attempt after that. So I was very happy for that. and I felt better at this time, and maybe been to the gym a little bit and maybe not partying so much. And I really liked the song written by Thomas Törnholm and Dan Atlerud.
Om du tvivlar för en stund så finns jag alltid här till det sista andetaget. På en 100:e sekund jag gör vad du begär till det sista andetaget.
Turned out really good. They went to the final. This was the first year with like a second chance thing, and then I went to the final, and Aphrodite won that year, and but it turned out really good, and I was really happy about that song, and it's still a hit, and people still requesting this song in Sweden. They really like it. Number one is Se på mig, and after that it's Sista andetaget.
The year after, in 2003, for the third time in a row, you competed again, and this time the song Let Your Spirit Fly. It was written by my good friends Anders Dannvik and Ola Höglund, and they gave me the permission to play the original demo that was played for you when you heard the song for the first time.
Wow.
So let us listen.
Yeah, fun.
I learn the face of all the people that I see can thrill me like the way you do.
You seem so close, but yet so far from here. I wanna be right where you are, and I would walk the moon and back if you were mine. I'll never let you go. Let your spirit fly over mountains high. Spread your wings like an angel in heaven above. Let your spirit fly. We can touch the sky. I will surrender to your love.
Do you remember who the girl was who sang on this demo?
Sorry, not really. I know he wrote a song for an ex-girlfriend of mine, Tina, a long time ago, in the 80s. But who was the demo singer of Let the Spirit Fly? No, I'm sorry, I don't recall.
It was your old flame, Tina Röklander.
It was.
Yeah.
All right. I didn't know that. I know that he wrote a song for her in
94.
94, yeah. So I didn't know. I forgot about that. I'm sorry, but I really liked that first demo. I liked the sound of it was like a mystic, good, nice vibe to it.
Yeah, and I know that Ola Höglund is a very big fan of One More Time.
Yeah, a little bit of One More Time. I really like those songs also. Big, epic sound.
Let your spirit fly over mountains high. Spread your wings like an angel in heaven above. Let your spirit fly. We can touch the sky. I will surrender to your love. I will surrender to your love.
I know for sure that this song is still a favorite with Eurovision fans around the world, and it finished second in Melodifestivalen.
Yeah, close call.
Yeah, very. And some years later, the flamboyant Russian artist, composer and producer Philip Kirkorov, who you actually competed against in 95.
I met him in 95. He was there from Russia with Alla Pugacheva.
Yeah, they were together then.
Yeah.
He, together with the Belarusian singer Angelika Agurbash from Eurovision 2005, covered it.
Все, что золото, то холодно. Я возьму твою ладонь и наполнит сердце светом и теплом моей любви огонь. Там, где солнце край, выше птичьих стай, в небе ветра быстрее и ярче.
And I know of another version of the song that you sang together with the Maltese. three-time Eurovision artist, Chiara.
Yes, Chiara. Yeah, I met her in Stockholm 10 years ago. She was here doing some promotion and a couple of concerts, I think. And we were supposed to do a gig for the Eurovision fan club. And someone wanted us to do something together. And I didn't know what to do. I didn't have a song ready. But it was so fun if we could do something, you know. So I suggested that maybe we could... use the background for this is maybe illegal, but maybe we can use the background for Let Your Spirit Fly, the sing back, and I can do some new lyrics, and maybe she can record lyrics also. I don't really recall where she did the recording, but I don't think we did the recording at the same time, but I never used it and I never played it publicly before, so you're the first if you're going to play it.
Yes, let's listen to it.
Yeah.
Let your spirit fly, we can touch the sky. I will surrender to your love.
Walking down the crowded avenue, and there are strangers everywhere. Not a face of all the people that I see can thrill me like the way you do.
Seems so close but yet so far from here. I wanna be right where you are. And I would walk the moon and back if you were mine. I'll never let you go. Let your spirit fly over mountains high. Spread your wings like an angel in heaven above. Let your spirit fly, we can touch the sky. I will surrender to your love.
The same year, 2003, you competed as a songwriter with the song You, sung by Pandora.
That's right.
Tell me, was this song written especially for her?
Not really. It sounds a little bit that you know the answer for that one.
Yeah.
No, I wrote this for, and she helped out with the lyrics a little bit also for Shirley Clamp.
Yeah.
A fantastic Swedish artist, singer. She never been in the Eurovision, right?
No.
It's time for her to be in the Eurovision. She has a great voice. She is also a big entertainer, and she helped out with the lyrics, and we made a recording with her vocals, and I wrote the song and produced and everything. We sent it into the jury and the festival, got into the competition, it got submitted.
I fell in love the moment you walked in the room. Sent from above, like you knew I was falling for you. I opened my heart once again with a promise I love never end. Sent from above, I fell in love with you.
Then we were on the same record company, and she also worked with Bobby at this time, and they decided to do another song called Mr. Memory that they thought suited her better, you know, her career and things like that. So I had a song in the competition, but I didn't have a singer. So at that time, I think I did like a job with Pandora. I don't really recall how I did that, but I played the song for her, and she liked it very much. And she and I asked her if she wanted to do it, and she said yes. So that was it. So then Pandora did the song, and she did a great job, I think.
Did you ever record it yourself?
Yeah, I have a demo.
Can we listen to it?
Yeah, sure.
know you have recorded many songs that have been submitted to the Swedish pre-selection throughout the years. Can you reveal any of them?
Yeah, it's Water Under the Bridges, and it's no harm in talking about that, I think. But one year, Henrik Setson played me a very nice song. It's called Calling Out Loud.
Yeah, and it was written together with Dannvik.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I remember now. And I put the vocals on that and really liked it because I really liked, Love Shine a Light with Catherine and the Waves. And it was a heavy song like that with guitars and things like that. I really liked that sound. So Calling Out Loud. And we submitted that to the contest, but it didn't make it that year. I'm sorry.
You can be whatever you want, proud, strong and free. You can do whatever it takes when you want the world to see. There are people in anger, hunger and tears. If a voice could make a change, let it be mine. I'm calling out loud from my heaven above to the people around the world. I'm letting you know it's time to let go and the voices will be heard. There's a truth in every word that you hear, the things you have to fear. I'm telling you now, do it calling out loud, you know. I'm calling out loud.
But another song made it called In the Name of Love.
Yeah.
That made it, and they sounded a little similar, so we were a little suspicious about that. But Magnus Bäcklund did that very good, and he did a very, very good Melodifestivalen that year. So I'm happy about that. But they were a little bit similar, so we were a little bit suspicious.
I'm calling out loud from a heaven above to the people around the world. I'm letting you know it's time to let go and the voices will be heard. Hear me shout in the name of love, raising my hands to the sky above. In the name of love, the name of love. Across the seas over time and space, I'll be by your side to the end of days.
Last year, I did a series of rejected songs to Melodifestivalen, and I got over 2,000 songs.
Wow.
3 of them you sang.
3 of them, okay.
Yeah, and one song was Without You in My Life.
Yeah, that's a nice one. Yeah.
I wanna live another life. I wanna face the moment light. These days it's hard to be strong without you in my life. Gotta find the words to make you stay. Maybe I can prove how much I changed. These days it's hard to be strong without you in my life.
The other one was Fri, written by Micke Wennborn.
That's right.
Är jag fri som ett regn som har frusit till is. Jag ska förstå och jag ska gå, men jag ska minnas dig. Nu är jag fri. Det finns fler som har önskat som vi. De som fick svar, de som blev kvar. Men jag ska minnas dig.
Didn't know that he sent that one. Okay.
And the very beautiful ballad Minnen.
That's also a nice one. It's a little bit different. It was like a beautiful little lullaby. It was not a big song or a fast song or it was like a very slow and nice song, nice melody.
Yeah, and very nice lyric.
Very nice lyric.
Jag minns dig skratt och tårar som var barn och galna upptåg. Solnedgång när havet blev till guld. Minnen jag Den finns kvar i allt jag ser.
How many songs do you think you have sung that have been submitted to Melodifestivalen throughout the years?
Wow, I don't really know. Maybe more than 10 and less than 20, maybe. Something like that.
Why do you think it took so long time for you to compete again after 2003?
I don't know. I haven't really competed since 2003. This year was really something special. It was something else. But I didn't feel really like I was in the competition. I was helping the composer, Gesson, and the Melodifestival team, keeping this song in the competition. They asked me, and I agreed to do the song for Torsten Flink because he couldn't perform his song for his reasons. And I agreed to do it. And maybe I'm a little bit crazy. Maybe I like a challenge. And it was fun, you know, to be in the hot air balloon again.
Yeah.
As the Melodifestival can be, you know, with all the media and to be on the big stage again. But it was like, it was not really my kind of song, but it was a beautiful song. But it was written for Torsten, and it's like a dark actor type should sing that song. Like Frank Sinatra say, I did it my way. I did the best I could with in the situation. All the other singers and artists, they had like 6 months preparing for this occasion. I had 6 days, and during these 6 days, I had 2 gigs also. So I came into Gothenburg to Scandinavium first time on Friday, and on Saturday it was the broadcast. So those days I spent just memorizing the melody and the lyrics for the song. But I like a little bit of pressure as well, you know.
But you did a great job. But I wonder, because I met you in Linköping 1 week before at the welcome party for the first semi-final.
Yeah.
Had you been asked then?
What day did we meet? We met on Thursday, I think, or
Yeah.
no? They asked me on Friday.
Okay.
They didn't ask me if I wanted to do it. They asked me if I was able to do it, if they wanted me to do it. But it was not really sanctioned with everybody. You know, they had to talk to Torsten. They had to do all the legal stuff, you know, and decided in Stockholm what to do in this situation. And maybe there is a chance that Torsten can do it. They didn't want, you know, to change the artist, but maybe they felt that they had to legal. Yeah. So on Friday they just asked me a little bit what I was up to in the next week, and I said I had 4 gigs then, but I had to cancel 2 of them if I was doing this, to think about it. And then they went back to me on Sunday asking if I can. They want me to do it. They want me to sing Torsten Flink's song in the festival in next Saturday. So I had like 6 days to prepare. And then, you know, the media, the Swedish media and the European media, they went crazy about this, you know, because this haven't happened for a long time, that they changed the artist in the middle of the Melodifestival, you know. So the media really wanted to talk to me, but I had to rehearse and do a lot of other stuff. But then we went to Gothenburg. The media was they were really happy to see me. If you say that.
It wasn't like in 2001 then.
It was complete opposite of 2001. More like 95.
Yeah. I checked your discography and found a very hidden gem that you recorded together with Charlotte Perrelli, Pernilla Wahlgren, and the musical singer Niklas Andersson. Do you know what I'm talking about now?
We were, you know, in the same management for a while.
Yeah.
Maybe around 2005, 6, 7 or something.
Everyone in this project have a Melodifestivalen.
Ties.
Yes.
I don't really recall what we're talking about here.
The song was composed by Nick Borgen.
Oh. Was it for some competition? OS, Olympic, Paralympic?
Yes, for the Swedish Handicap Sports Association.
That's right. And I heard this demo of the song, and I felt like, yeah, I wanted to do this for this occasion, but I didn't really enjoy the demo so much. So I made a completely new production of the song. So I produced it. I did like a ska version of this song, and they liked it. So I worked day and night with this for a while. But I didn't know that. I don't recall that we were so many artists singing it, and I didn't really see the result. But okay, that I would like to hear that one.
I can send it to you.
Yeah, I would like to hear it.
You may say I'm crazy. You may say I'm tough. And you may say I'm lazy. I think you've said enough.
'Cause I'll be all over the world looking for the new dimensions. I'll be all over the world digging for gold. I am proud, I'm strong, and I know just what I want. I can laugh, I can cry, although I can fly. I am proud, I'm strong, and I know just what I want. I can laugh, I can cry, I know what I want, and I go for it.
Through wind and rain and storm, my heart will stay warm. The battle of reality has always been for me.
I am proud, I'm strong, and I know just what I want. I can laugh, I can cry, although I can fly. I am proud, I'm strong, and I know just what I want. I can laugh, I can cry, I know what I want, and I go for it.
For many, life is a roller coaster, and we all know about your peaks. Would you like to open up about the lows?
Yeah, sure. You know, I've been sober for 12 years now.
Good work.
Thank you very much. I'm very happy for that. And in my life, I have been like driving the car as fast as possible, straight ahead. And sometimes you crash a little bit, get tired, and I retired a little bit. And how to cope with the stress and everything around me during this time, I went to alcohol. And I went to partying, and I could sit, in a restaurant by myself, having a couple of beers. And that was not a good thing, because you get more and more isolated and lonely after a while. So it's not good. So, and then you don't really take care of the problems as they show up, as they show for every person. They have the problems, and if you solve the problems with alcohol, they will never be solved. They will just feel better for the time being. So nowadays, of course, I have ups and downs and problems, but I can easily solve them today. So I don't always feel super good, but it's more balanced. I'm happy to taking that step in 2008. So when it's partying, when you're successful, when everything is going your way, you don't feel like you're having a problem. You feel like you're having a good time, or you have your life is like a party. But then it's like a roller coaster. You have to be able to cope when you go down, and it's in this. If you leave the party and the success and everything, and then you go down in the cellar, if you want to call it that way, then it's hard to cope with loneliness and feeling empty, things like that. So me, like many people, we go to alcohol and feel a little bit better for time being, but it doesn't solve the problems. It just makes them worse. So in 2008, I took the step to stop drinking, and I when I engaged my now wife Jenny, then we had a little champagne to celebrate. But otherwise, I don't drink anymore.
Good for you.
Thank you.
Would you like to take part in Melodifestivalen again?
Oh yeah, sure. Why not? If it's a song that is good for me, that is good for my audience that know me. If I see which people listen to me, it's like my age, like from 40 up to 70 or something. So if I do something that I like, if I stand for and they like, then it's no problem. Then I can do it. But if I should do something speculative or something that I don't like, then it's not good for me. If I do a song that I really enjoy, then it doesn't matter how it goes in the competition. It will be good for me anyway to do a good song. They will remember that song anyway, because many of us a little bit older, we might, not go so far in the competition, Could happen. I don't say it will be like this, but in many cases you don't go so far. Maybe the ones who's voting are a little bit younger most of the times.
Yeah.
But if it's a song that I really enjoy and my audience will enjoy, then why not?
Thank you so much for this nice talk, Janne.
Thank you very much, Emil, and nice talking to you. And I'd like to say hi to all the Eurovision and Melodifestival fans out there in Europe and in the world, and Australia, because Australia is a part of Europe also nowadays, right?
Yes, they are. And thanks to you, dear listeners out there in the world. I'm so proud and thankful that you are listening, writing to me and sharing my episodes on your social media. You can contact me with suggestions, questions, opinions, or whatever you feel like by emailing me at emil@schlagervanarna.se or through Eurovision Legends on Facebook and Instagram. And don't forget to subscribe so you're always updated with new episodes. I hope to meet you next year in Melodifestivalen with your own song, Janne.
Yeah, thank you. We keep fingers crossed.
Yes, we definitely do.